guys, Dr. Decks here. Today we are going out to scope out a couple projects that we have coming up, a smaller deck and a bench. And so this first project, it's really low to the ground. So I wanted to head over and check it out and get some ideas on how we're gonna build it. So if you like what you see today, don't forget to click that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. Don't forget to comment below and like. This first client we're going to, we've done some work for them in the past. They're an elderly couple. So what I did was I gave them the same price on the deck as I did 10 years ago. Even with COVID and with all the treated lumber prices going up, this is kind of like a pay it forward job. I'm not gonna make a whole lot of money on it, but it's gonna keep, it's something to keep us busy. We'll break even. And I'm doing it because I have feel for these people. They've been good clients over the past, and I just thought they needed a break. So I gave them 2010 pricing. But the thing is, it's gonna be a challenge. There's a lot of cool curves and lots of deckboard bending going on in this deck. Some curved stairs, or a curved step, and an access panel as well. It's a lot of tricky stuff, but I wanted to come over and kind of take a look at the height and make sure that we're good to go as far as our materials. That's what we're doing right now. And then the other project we're going to look at is a new client that all they want is a 16-foot curved bench on a 112-inch radius. But I want to go back and look at the site one more time and make sure that we're gonna be able to, I'd like to pre-build the bench and then haul it out and deliver it and then install it in the ground. But I'm not 100% sure we can do that, so we might have to build it on site, which means we have to take all our tools, our trailer, everything. It'd be a lot easier for us to build it in my shop and then take it out to them and install it. So that's what's on the docket today. Sometimes planning stages, the more you plan for a project, the better off you'll be when you go to actually build it. So I'm bringing Nazi along today. He's with us in the car, and to bounce some ideas off of him, because he's going to be helping me build this stuff and helping me carry all the materials in and all that. So that's what we're doing right now. We're almost to the first client's house. Once we get there, we'll take a look at what we got and we'll go from there. So this is a deck we built 10 years ago, and this was approved through the city of Lakewood. And this is all TimberTech. Back when we built this, TimberTech did composite and PVC decking, and then AZEK was only PVC. And when AZEK and TimberTech merged, all the PVC went to the AZEK line, and TimberTech is now cap composite. But back 10 years ago, TimberTech, this was called XLM. So, which I think they termed it extreme low maintenance is why it was called XLM. But this was a really unique curved deck. These people are pretty hip. They really like unique things. So they commissioned me to rebuild this lower deck now, and that's what we're here to check out to make sure I order the right size materials. What I'm gonna do, it's not super big. The decking's gonna run this way. We're gonna come into a wicked point right here with this curve, and then we're doing curved surface borders, right? And then over here, that table's going away, but we're gonna put in a curve, we're gonna curve that corner, and then that stair becomes curved as well. And then we're gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna do a circular access panel yet, or what, I'm not sure. But we'll kind of figure that out when we tear this out. But what I was concerned with was this deck goes from 2x4 framing to 2x6 framing, and I was trying to figure out where the split was. And what I'm thinking we do is I think we frame over here in 4x4, maybe, if we have enough height. We have an extra ½ an inch because right now their decking's 2x6. Yeah. Okay. And then we frame this all in 4x4 up to a certain point, and then we'll have to go maybe into 2x6. But I don't know where the concrete ends, where the dirt starts. I don't know anything until we rip this thing apart. What's sitting on concrete, what's not. The concrete might end. It might go all the way to the house. I don't know if we're going to be scalloping stuff. So it's a little bit of a crapshoot. So now I'm thinking, should I just over order materials so we have enough of both? Yeah. You know? But obviously we're not getting 2x6 over here.
They approved this for everyone wondering at home?
Yeah, we're just not walking into people's backyards and ripping their decks apart because we want to. We actually have purpose today. There you go. Okay, so we can go 2x6. There's the concrete. There's the end of the concrete right here. But then it's gonna have to go to 4x4. Before we rip this thing apart, we have to find our pivot points so that I can pivot and create the frame. And then I think we're gonna pre-bend these boards as well, so we know exactly where we're framing into when we do this deck. Because she got really excited when I told her I could do some curved surface borders on this thing. Aren't these miters awesome? Hence, they were perfect when I did them.
Yeah, sure.
This is why we don't miter anything anymore. It never stays together. These miters were perfect 10 years ago. We just left our next project, and I'm glad we went over there because even without a tape measure, we were able to decipher that we're gonna have to frame part of this deck in 2x4 or 4x4 materials, and then frame the rest of it in 6-inch materials. So I got to order kind of a hodgepodge mix of different supplies to make sure that we can make this happen. It's either that or we're going to be ripping down a bunch of stuff if I order the wrong height. So anyways, we're heading to another site where we have a bench to build. We're going to get that one done first, and then we'll go from there.
Wait,
This is the street. That's right there. That's our old client right there. And then through here. And then this is where the bench is going to be.
What a view.
See the nails, the stakes? So that's kind of where the bench is going to be. The outside will be 16 feet, so the inside is going to be more like probably 15, 14. Yeah. But that's if this doesn't look like 16 feet from here to there. The only thing is I would hate to build this thing and it be too long. All right, so we came out to verify the length of the bench. I'm glad we did because it's a little shorter than what I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna make this bench around 14 feet long. We're gonna bend up 16 footers to make a 14-foot bench. And then I think we're gonna pre-make the bench, but we're not gonna mount the legs to it until we get it out here, because just to get it through the pool area and all the pathways and everything, we're gonna kind of need to be able to be careful. The legs will be about 4 feet total, so I think it'll be a lot easier to get the bench in here without the legs mounted, and then we'll mount them to the bench once we place it. So we have everything we need. Now we can go back to the shop and start setting up some jigs and blankets and start bending up some deck boards. We're struggling to get our jig made in time. Right now we are setting up for some heat bending. We're taking some insulation and laying it out on our floor, and then we're going to put some silicone heating blankets on top of the insulation, and then kind of make a insulation sandwich with a deck board in between the silicone heating blankets. And we're going to start heating things up, heating some deck boards up. We're going to bend them into a curved bench. So we're making the bench for the project that we just went and looked at in North Tacoma. That guy and make sure we're making the right radius. pretty darn good.
H2O.
Oh, that's not it. Yeah, I think what I... All right, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw today or learned a little something about job site prep or possibly bending deck boards, definitely check out our masterclass. You can type in Dr. Deck's masterclass and find that online if you want to learn about how to bend deck boards. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click the bell icon, hit the like button. We really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.